Alright, so we have another person right here from Gym Discord. I've asked if I could help somebody. He said, sure, please do. I'm about, what did he say, 1270 MMR, Night Elf. He's against Bektecusggg. Whatever his name is, he's undead, we know it. Let's take a look. So far the plan. He even gave me 2 replays of the same kind of strategy. All I know is gargs are coming. And he's trying to improve on that, so let's accelerate a bit. I'll see what I find in this game, and then I'll go check out the other one. And if there are, for example, the same mistakes on both, that's gonna be what he can improve on. So already, that's fine, good build order. We're going for a bit of archers and creeping. Nothing to see here. No problem with just this early game macro. Get your heroes as soon as possible. Okay, Demon Hunter against Undead, that's fine. Let's accelerate a bit. Wisps, that's good. Now at 40. There we go, perfect. Okay, so far so good. You're scouting at the same time. So what do you see here? You see one. Let's slow down. So you see one crypt, a shop coming in the back, the usual probably DK and ghouls, the usual against Night Elf. Creeping. Still no. Okay, so you went for this the wisps instead of 2 archers. I like it. No problem there. You could put this wisp in wood. Alright, didn't deny any creeps. So far so good. Alright, more wisps. What is the plan? Okay. Oh, you see that quickly. That's a good thing. Now you did dispel a bit too quickly. He was not close to attack you. This wisp could have healed during the night and maybe scout somewhere else, like over here or something. Alright, let's see, no problem so far, but you have enough to attack. Okay, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wisps. 14 total at the top right, so yes. Now you're not looking over here yet. You're producing more, you don't see that in no problem. Still, you said the MMR of this game is close to 1300, so it's normal that you don't see those things. It comes with practice, comes with rhythm. Let's continue, let's speed this up a little. Alright, you see this now. So it didn't stay this whole game there. So far, really so good. Alright, perfect. Excellent items for the DH. Went for the level 2. I'm hoping to go for level 3 and then harass and creep your level 2 hero. You know ghouls? Usually ghouls mean gargs right after. And the panda is always good against ghouls and gargs. So you most likely... Okay, so let's stop here. So you most likely want to go for panda second, which wants level 3 ASAP. Now, you're level 2.5, you have a 4th archer coming, you see that this is scrapped, you know he went there, you're scouting for the expo, you're a bit late, to be honest. You're a bit late because most likely if we went back and we looked at the item on the DK, he most likely had the skull thing to put blight. If you see that, it's of course a sign that he's going to use that for an expo, for an early tower. And that wisp that you detonated earlier, it was good. You noticed that you got that, so you should know basically that this is coming. And of course a second wisp to detonate in the middle of the blight will not let him put a tower as fast as he could. Although with Keeper you would want to straight harass. With Demon Hunter you have that choice, but you need to be on point. You need to be aware of the surrounds. You need to know that you're going to use a lot of Moonwell, Moonwell water, I guess, or whatever mana to heal up. So you have 2 choices here. Either you go there and you try to harass, which if you scout that he already has a tower, don't. Just don't. or you try to creep level 3 as fast as possible, and then you try to harass them and you get your own expo soon enough. So that means going back here and here, get your level 3. Let's see what you do. This is an important decision. He already has a tower. You don't want to go there, you're uncertain, maybe you're trying to find a creep jack. He's for sure not going to be there. Okay, we see goals, so he most likely grabbed that already. Yep, you're lucky a little with ring of protection.
Upgrade finished.
Twice.
Your building is complete.
So we know that the expo is most likely crept.
I stand ready.
Go for Naga, okay. That's your personal choice. I would have preferred the Panda in this case because Panda is so strong. Let's see for the macro wise. Okay, so you're taking tier 3 as soon as possible. Okay, so you're most likely going to go for bears. You're going for bears when he has an expo, when you have not yet seen a crypt, a graveyard, but you've seen a lot of ghouls. To me that screams gargs, and you confirm it to me when you tell me in the replay that it is gargs coming. Do you really want tier 3 as soon as possible? What is the plan? Is to get maybe the orb? Is that the only thing? Most likely what you want is a bit more archers, a panda, and 2 lures for dryads. So you're gonna most likely creep with both. You should give the item down to the Naga. You know that was crept. You saw him coming from there. You didn't need to go here. You had this creep you could have taken, or at least contested. Maybe it's already taken. No, it is not. Okay. Bad item overall. But yeah, you know he has an expo. You either need your own or have siege. Your night elf, you want your own expo. Get out. Okay, perfect. Level 3-2, that's great. Skeleton for your scouting. Oops, you're already low. Careful, you should still give the item. Both items, in fact.
Desecrated.
Okay, he's level 3 harassing with DK. The only thing you yeah, perfect. You only send the DH. Nothing else. He's looking for your expo because you're supposed to have one, but you don't. There's a surround possible right here, okay. Great, so dude, so far I'm impressed. It's not 1300. It's pretty good. You only the thing is you want to have an expo at this point. No tier 3, skip that. Go for expo. That so far that's literally the only complaint I have that is important, that will matter in the long run, that is like a big decision that could cost you some games. He could have came here with like 20 goals and kill your main basically. The tier 3 would have been useless. Because you can't, you have not yet scouted his main base again, the first twist. And you know he has an explosive. Yeah. Right. Better use the scroll than not. Kill a bunch right here. As soon as you see him TP, you gotta be careful, right? It's not the master yet. But you save it, that's fine, that's good. So far so good. You want to keep pressure now? So let's go back. Let's go to the decision making. So you have tier 3, you have some bears, you don't have the master train coming because it's done already, that's success. So you have a good understanding of what's going on in your base and the buildings and the upgrades, and you have you've never been food stuck from what I can tell. You have a good understanding of that. I would still give the item, it's a small bit, it's like 0.5% upgrade, so it's not that big. You've got your orb, you've got everything you wanted from the start. It's your strategy, it's your plan. You need to adapt. This over here, this expo, either you're fast enough to cancel it, or you expo on your own. That's the plan. And tier 3 can be delayed, it's fine. He has an expo, he won't have like mass fiends or anything that you need master bear to counter, and that giants will not be good enough to beat. he most likely won't have that. He will have ghouls, he will have gargs. That's what they do. So archers, dryads is enough. And even if he did have mass fiends, with the panda that I suggest you get instead of a naga, and that we will see in the second game. If you still go those two heroes, and if you still tech 3 as soon as you get tier 2, we'll see if it's your plan. But I would suggest expo instead of tier 3 when you have an undead getting an expo against you. Now let's look at the upgrades quickly. Okay, 1-1 here, 0-1 here, so he used his wood and his gold for upgrades already. You have 0-0. Slow down a little. So I don't think you focused anything except with the demon hunter, but you were able to save most of your high level or highly important units. Where's your... yeah, it's here, okay. Still no expo though. You're a bit rich, you had 50 food. No, he has gargs. What are you getting? Dryads, no archer, okay. So you have no upgrade yet? Just go for another archer still, it's not bad, it's pretty good actually. If you want to creep faster and get maybe this for level 3 Naga. Invol, no TP. You wanna attack his main base now?
Our warriors have engaged the great outdoors. Your building is complete.
You have your only bear over here. You just want to keep him busy, but he wants to know where you're at all times. The thing is, so he has the economy. You have two things that can beat economy: high level heroes or a very highly advantaged position like a creep jack, that then you kill his heroes. I would suggest creeping at this point. Just creep everything you can, get an expo, and try to hang on tight. But you don't have any siege, you don't have mass bears. You have 5-7 dryads and a very weak naga. So here okay, so you give up. Okay. Another choice you could have had there is 1 lore, 1 wind, but that's very risky because he can switch his strat very quickly. But you would have stayed on tier 2 for a long time. So that's another strat. That's basically it. It's I see decision making, but really overall I'm very impressed. You had a plan, you followed it through. It's just to learn how to change the plan. Let's see in game 2 what you have.